Welcome back to the Physical Therapy San Pedro podcast. This is episode 61, and today we are going to be talking about the one thing we would tell every athlete before the holidays. I am your host, Dr. Janae Brown, and I am joined by my sports physical therapy team. To my right is
Dr. Bay.
And to my left,
Dr. Silverton.
Okay, guys. So we wanted to help you stay strong, healthy, and ready to perform when your season starts. And the holidays are coming. So this is also your break time that is coming. Whether you're a high school athlete finishing playoffs, a college athlete heading home, a pro rehabbing and recharging, or an adult athlete just juggling family life and juggling the holidays and things that you have to do, this time of the year can be really, really tricky. So it's easy to really get out of that routine. And maybe you think you need a break because you're just exhausted and you just want to stop. Or maybe you feel like, okay, this is my time off from being with my teammates at school, or being with my teammates if you're a pro and you're like, I can get it in right now and I can just go hard and go, do more than normal on your break. You might not know what to do. So we just want to kill any misconceptions you might have and really guide you about the best way to train during the holidays and to just give you our best advice. So let's dive in, you guys. I'm going to start with my sauce, with my advice. Dr. Bay said before, is sauce going to be the word in 2026? I'm like, well, we can change the word, The word could be anything,
Reach out with your new ideas for us.
Give us ideas. We would love your ideas. Okay. So my best advice, my first word of advice would be keep training. Okay. You don't have to train like you're in season. Okay. But you do have to keep moving. And a lot of common mistakes that athletes make, in my opinion, is that they take too much time off during this time of the year, or they lose really their structure, right? So it's really important that you maintain the same structure, that you plan your workouts. I think, having a college athlete for a daughter myself, when she comes home from breaks, I have to say, like, what's your plan for this week? Like, what are you planning to do? Because if you don't have a plan, then you're likely not going to know what to do or do anything at all. So have a plan for when you come back home. How much are you going to train? I think what you do during that break really depends on what you were doing before your break and what you have to go back to after your break. So let's just say you're in the middle of your season, but you haven't started competing yet, right? So let's just say you're a college athlete or a professional athlete. You're in the middle of the season, but you haven't begun competing yet. And you've been having practices and you've been doing, so that's your sport. And then you've been doing maybe strength training sessions. Maybe you had some mobility workouts, some recovery things. You want to stay close to what you were doing during your off season. If you're going back to that, it doesn't have to be exact, right? But if you were training, 6 times a week, let's just say you were swimming in the pool 6 times a week, and then you swim 1 time a week for 3 weeks, that's going to be problematic when you go back, right? If you were doing strength training sessions, 2 or 3 times a week, and you don't do any on break, or you just do 1 a week, that could be a problem for you. And so the goal is to keep your load as consistent as possible so that you don't get injured, right? Your goal, any athlete's goal, is to stay healthy, feel good, and not get injured. And so these tips, even though I'm going home, it's the holidays, I want to have fun with my family, I might want to eat, I just want to rest. It's really important that you stay consistent. So same thing for the adult athlete, that's taking a break during this time, or that's maybe, me as a mom, like shopping, doing a lot of things that are extra on my plate that I wasn't doing, before, running a staff, you were planning the holiday party, doing all these extra things. It's still important that even us adult athletes that are training, that we maintain consistency as well and balance in our schedule. So that is my tip. Keep training. And I want to encourage you guys to do that on your holiday break and really think about your schedule, what you were doing before, what you're going back to, and stay close to it. It doesn't have to be exact, but don't get too far off from what you were doing. Do you guys have any thoughts about that? Keeping training?
I just agree. We know that we're at risk to increase our loads too fast, but we're also at risk to reduce our loads too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dr. S, thoughts?
All sounds good to me.
All sounds good to you. Cool. Okay. We're going to Dr. Bay. We're going to go to Dr. Bay's sauce. And so, Dr. Bay, tell me the one thing you would tell every athlete before going home for the holidays.
Do not skip recovery.
Mm.
Did you hear me? Don't do it. Okay. So recovery is vital to performance. And think about the holidays, what it brings that's different from the rest of the year. Usually extra travel, maybe poor sleep, extra stress. Big thing I talk about with my patients is wrapping presents.
Mm.
You know, think about all those awful, awkward positions you sit in for hours at the last minute, right? So all these things lead to extra stiffness in our body and maybe deactivation of some of our really important core muscles. And this just leaves us in an open ground where injury is a little bit more possible, right? If we just try to jump back in. So what we're going to do is instead, we're going to practice intentional recovery. So what this looks like is maybe you're going to work on more self-mobilization, grab some of your favorite tools to work on your muscles. So that could be a foam roller, massage gun, maybe you like to cup yourself at home. There's lots of different techniques you could practice. Another thing that's really good to work on is having mobility sessions for your joints and flexibility sessions for your muscles. In this case, one of the things I like to do is I like to check myself into my favorite Pilates classes because I feel like reformer work really helps me feel those little core stabilizer muscles again that and maybe decompress my body a little bit, as well as yoga. It really helps connect me head to toe and with those fascial lines. And then super important is to keep up on your nutrition and your rest. So if we do not stay hydrated, if we do not eat a balanced diet, if we don't get our sleep, that's really going to be very interrupting to our body. So one of the biggest myths we would like to bust here is that recovery doesn't mean do nothing. We want to have what I call an active recovery. So I say no couch potatoes, but we must do active recovery. So that's kind of what I described above. Maybe your some lighter days might be self-mobility, working on your joints and muscles, as well as watching your diet that you keep that in check.
Got it. Beautiful. And what is one quick practical tip you could give us, Dr. Bay?
So I would say that if you're unable to train, maybe you should prioritize your recovery.
Yeah, sounds good. You need to recover, right? You need to rest too. You need to take the breaks. The good thing is, like, usually if you're a college athlete on break, you might have to still keep training, but maybe you don't have to do schoolwork and like any things like that. So you're still giving up something so you can add in more recovery days, those days. There is going to be rest, even though we're saying don't stop altogether, but there will be opportunities to rest. So rest, recover. You just can't be crazy, right? You can't just go party on your holiday parties and only party and eat. Just can't do that. Just won't help. Won't be good. Any thoughts there on recovery, Dr. S? Do you have any good recovery tips?
Sleep.
Yes. Sleep
I remember in college, it's like you push yourself so hard that on breaks, I just could not even get up in the morning till like really late. I don't even want to say how late. It's embarrassing.
I think it's probably like 11 or 12 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That sounds right. Sleep. People don't realize that the body repairs and heals during sleep. And I think that's really important for us to say, like, you get all the things that you do every single day in your training, just resting. I mean, we don't need to go into a cryo chamber. We don't have to get into the sauna or to a jacuzzi, which those things are nice. And I think that they're great too. But sleep is like one of the best medicines, so let your body heal and repair. Okay. Let's send it over to Dr. S. Dr. S, tell me the one thing you would tell every athlete before the holidays.
I would tell them that small wins keep you strong, and that consistency is going to beat the intensity. We know that you don't have to maintain the same level of training during those vacation times, because you're not going to be able to. You're not training with your team. You're not going to be in the weight room. You're going to be in a different environment at home. And that's okay, because it's like Dr. Bay said, you got to have that recovery time as well. So you don't have to worry too much about too many losses. Muscle loss happens after about 2 to 3 weeks, and then it ramps up from there. And then cardio losses start occurring around 1 to 2 weeks, and then it ramps up from there also. So by the time you're 1 month out of any sort of training for cardio, you're about 10 to 20% down on your VO2 max. But recovery comes quickly afterwards. So just to maintain during those off times when you're away from your team, you're away from the training rooms and things like that, just 1 or 2 workouts of strength training a week will help maintain your muscle mass. And if you're going to be doing some cardio during that time, that'd be fantastic. Doesn't have to be as intense as it used to be during the training season, but at the very least, if you're dialing it down to 60 to 70% of the same intensity that you were at before, then that's totally fine too, because you're going to feel good that you at least got a little something in and you're maintaining. And then when it rolls back to getting back into the training season or just coming back from vacation, you're going to be more primed and ready to get back into it, and less likely to get injured and ramping things back up too quickly on that end. So yeah,
Yeah, you got it. That sounds good. And just like Dr. Esther coming with like, you know, the details, our professor over here with the VO2 max and the times and stuff. Thank you for sharing with that information. It's good stuff. What do you guys think that, why do you guys think that athletes often do nothing on their breaks? Like if they come, I know a lot of athletes that I know that are college athletes or high school athletes, probably less on the rehab level, on the pro level, but you know, I think it depends on the pro athlete. But is there a reason you guys think people just don't do anything? Do you think they intend to not do anything? Do you think people go like,
No, I think everyone intends to do stuff.
yeah, okay, good. Yeah, okay. So what do you think happens?
I mean, life happens, right?
Mhm.
They get booked with all sorts of social things and they want to keep traditions with their family and time gets away from them. And then there's no one telling them do it now. And this is what you do, right?
It's true. Yeah. Because when you're
This
coaching,
is why I like to take classes.
yeah, it's true.
Everyone tells me what to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's where it's so true. The autonomy and then like planning and scheduling is important, because a lot of times you show up for practice because you have to. You go to the game because you have to. Like you're required, right? And when you're not required to do something, you oftentimes don't do it if you're not the one leading and planning your schedule. So I think that that's a really good.
It just gets put off.
Yeah. Yeah. Any thoughts from you?
Most people are just tired of doing the same things day in and day out during the season or during the school year or whatever they may be. So that's why we have breaks.
Yeah.
And so it's okay to take advantage of those break times because just make sure if you're going to be ramping back up again right afterwards, then you want to maintain a little bit, and it's fine to, have that pie. Have some time off, have some time with some family, some friends, get out of the routine a little bit. And that's the kind of stuff that'll help you from burning out from doing the sport that you enjoy, that you want to do. If anything, it might make you enjoy that sport even more.
Yeah.
Because you took a break from it and then you're primed and ready to get back into it afterwards.
Yeah. I think the big key here is where does the break fall in your season? Where does the break fall in your life? If you're in like a preseason situation or you're not even in your season and you're just kind of working out because season's going to start soon, it's really different, so I think that matters. But you think, Dr. Silverton, people intentionally they're like, I'm taking time off. They want to, they don't,
intentional or not, they're going to take a break.
Yeah. I mean, the break's there, but I'm just wondering in terms of training, if you think that people think that way, that I'm going to rest. I'm not doing nothing on my break.
Oh yeah. Some people are going to be that way. Some
Yeah.
people aren't. It just comes down to the individual.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have any other thoughts on anything else that we've shared? Anything that you want to share that we didn't discuss that you feel like will be helpful for our athletes over the holidays?
Well, a break, like he said, like sometimes people are bored of doing the same things. It's a great time to get your body moving in a different way, to do something you don't typically do.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's great for you too. I think the body loves variety.
Yeah. Don't do anything crazy though. Like don't go rock climbing if you've never been rock climbing, or don't go snow skiing if you've never been, because then
Get clearance before you try something different.
tear your ACL and then we're in trouble.
Like go on a hike.
Do Pilates or yoga, but that could kill some people. I've gotten some people on my Pilates reformer and they've died. They've almost died. It could. You get a strong man on a Pilates reformer and he might die. It's hard for him. Yeah. But that's okay. I think that that's still a simple thing for anybody to do. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's all we have for you today. We're giving you those 3 simple tips that we have that we want to share with you that we feel are really important for you as an athlete. So mine is keep training, keep momentum over perfection. Dr. Bayes is recover like it matters. And Dr. Silverton's is small wins are big progress. So, hopefully those things helped you guys, and, are going to help you have a better, holiday break this year, shall we say. So, if this is your first time tuning into the Physical Therapy San Pedro podcast, we have 60 more episodes available for you to go watch on YouTube or to listen on your favorite place that you like to listen. So Spotify, Amazon, Apple, go check those out. You can listen to them. And we have a lot of great educational topics that you will really enjoy learning about. If you're in San Pedro or the Los Angeles area and you need help with your injury, we would love to help you, or help on your off season. You need some help. We can do a pre-holiday performance check-in or a pre-holiday or a check-in on your how you're doing with your movement, or if you have an injury or something going on, you can book that with us. Give us a call, look us up and we can get you scheduled for a session. If you are not local and you are somewhere else in the world, we offer telehealth services. So we can see you across the world. We can help you wherever you're at. We see a lot of clients in that way. So you can reach out on our website, physicaltherapysanpedro.com, and you can book a session with any one of us, especially Dr. Bay, our advanced PT. She wants to help you, dancers, get moving better, right? Holidays, Nutcracker, all that stuff. Look her up. She'll help you. Lastly, we just released our ankle and knee pain program. And that is for you if you have ankle pain or knee pain and you're at home and you want to work through things on your own time and in your own space. We're offering some holiday deals for the ankle and knee pain program. So look that up on our website, physicaltherapysanpedro.com, and you can get going with that right away. And if you have not done so before, please subscribe to this podcast, share it with your friends. We want to get this information out to as many people as we can. We want to help as many people as we can that are dealing with an injury or struggling with movement in any way or moving their body. So please share, like, subscribe. And if you want to know what we do on a daily basis, you can check out our Instagram page at Physical Therapy San Pedro, and we share sort of the tidbits of the daily things that we do in our center here. So stay strong, stay moving, and have an amazing holiday season, and we will see you next time.